Hello YouTube, welcome back to the ultimate review around the world with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and today in this episode we take a look at Echo Sierra November Sierra Skellefteå Airport in Sweden. This is another one of Sweden's smaller airports. I think it's ranked number 10. It does see regular service to Stockholm and looks like it has the capability of accommodating at least 3, maybe 4 A320 sized airports. So let's get the thing loaded, and while we get it loaded, let's take a look at this. So this is actually served by Norwegian, Ryanair and Scandinavian. So Norwegian Air Shuttle is still serving this, I believe. Yeah, they are serving Stockholm with this, as is Scandinavian, and Ryanair has one to Gdansk. I hope I pronounced that right. That's in Poland, and let's take a look at this airport and see what the default airport has to offer. And let's go there. Okay, so the parking spot looks fairly accurate. There's the second one right there, and there should be a third one on the other side. So yeah, it looks fairly accurate. The markings are okay. They're not exactly the most appropriate markings based on what I see on Google Maps. I see way more markings here than are there on the Google Maps, but the building looks just ordinary. Though I will say that in Google Maps the building looks ordinary as well. The only comment that I have on this building is that its outline doesn't seem to match what I see on Google Maps in terms of satellite imagery from the top. But nonetheless, there are some random buildings, a house. I don't know, is there a house on Google Map? Actually, there is a house-like thing. I have no idea what that is, but there is a house-like thing. No, not really. It's not as tall as this one. This looks like an apartment building. There isn't anything. But the tower is in the right position. This right here is the main terminal building. So not very interesting. Now the question that I have here is, how do I get to the runway? Okay, so this is the only way in and out of the apron to the runway. So this is a small airport, and basically you take that taxiway right here, and then you turn left or right and backtrack down the runway, which, considering that it sees only a few flights a day, I think that's perfectly legit. Many airports around the world do this back taxi thing. My big question now, given that the daytime thing is nothing overwhelming, my big question is, can I navigate my way in the dark? And the answer to that question is not easily. So I come down here, and then I will struggle to see where the actual taxiway is. It's not lit, there are no lights, there are no edge lights, there's nothing. But this is where it is, and somehow you have to figure that one out and make your way. So this is not going to be super easy at night. This is one of the standard default airports, which is, I usually rate these as a 1. I think I'm going to stick with that here. But now the good news here is that there is a freeware available on flightsim.to. So let's load that one up and see what that looks like. We'll be right back. And we're back, this time with the freeware version of Skellefteå Airport. And let's go park ourselves and see what the improvements are. I can already see that the buildings have been significantly improved, so the 3D modeling has been improved. What about the airport itself? What about the parkings? What about the apron? Has those been improved? Not improved? Let's take a look and see what we can glean from this airport, Skellefteå in Sweden. And okay, we are almost loaded in. Ooh, that looks nice. Okay, we're in. I don't have any weather set up, so it looks nice and bright and sunny and shiny. But let's go take a look. There is our terminal building, entrance, exit. Ooh, nice building. There's a tower, nice tower. Okay, and there's the entrance, Skellefteå Airport. How does this compare with what I can see on Google? And let's see, if I go to Google and I go there, oops, why is this Google guy not working? Okay, let's drop him there and see what that looks like. Yeah, it looks nice. It looks quite the same. Okay, maybe a few missing signposts and things here, but otherwise it looks pretty decent. It's not the most detailed terminal, but I will take that. Of course, nothing on the inside has been built, but that's okay too. I will take that as well. It's very basic, but at least once you fly in here, this looks like something that, you know, at least it resembles the real one. I think the textures are a bit too shiny. They almost look like glass, so I think the texture, actually the normals could be reduced. It's super shiny, but it looks pretty decent. It looks nice. Let's see, have they done anything on the air side? Let's see. Okay, so they have some ground markings. They have cleaned up the ground markings. B, where's the, okay, there was a B in there, but I don't see an alpha, but that's okay. Alright, that's not supposed to be there, but I know sometimes it's hard to get rid of those wind gear, but nothing else looks okay. So everything else, oh, this is not fun. This is not a good one. Nothing really has been done on the no, I take it back. I couldn't see the lights, but they have actually, okay, so this is not bad. They actually have added lights that will lead you in towards the airport. Not very consistent, but at least it will. And then, yep, it will take you. Okay, so now it's become much better. Alright, so this is actually now useful. Okay, I think this is good. There are lights there, there are apron lights, there are all the taxiway center line markings. I wish they had added edge lights, but that's okay. And I think I'm going to give this one a 2.5. A few other cleanups here and there would have been nice, but 2.5 I think is reasonable for this. And with that, we come to a close of this episode. We'll see you on the next one. This was Skellefteå Airport in Sweden, and we'll see you on the next one.